What news is there? The Sontarans are still kicking up a fuss about not being allowed to fight. Forget about them. They're petty little trolls, hell-bent on fighting for any cause. They are not needed here. The Resurrection Law has been building momentum. It's gaining more and more council followers. But if the law is to be passed through Parliament, then we need your backing, Lord President. I will decide when I am ready. What else is there? I called the doctor in. Sorry I'm late. You wanted to see me? Yes, please, take a seat. Back to business. Right, yes, we are losing mass sections of Gallifrey. The sky trenches are holding, but Dalek forces keep breaking through. We've taken a severe loss in troops over the last few weeks. The Daleks are gaining more and more ground. If things carry on the way they are, they will overrun us. We need new tactics, new ideas. We need someone who knows about warfare. What are you suggesting? Well, my lord, the Master. What about him? He was executed as an attempt at a peace offering before the war began. But if we brought him back, he's insane. That may be so, but he's a genius, and he thrives in warfare. I hate to agree, but he could be useful to our cause. But we can't trust him, and even if we could, he's dead. That's not such a problem anymore, though, is it? But it is illegal. And yet without it, Rassilon wouldn't even be here. Rassilon, I know we don't see eye to eye, but you can't just use resurrection whenever you feel like it. And you certainly can't pass the law. You yourself have said that it would give us an advantage. I am willing to use anything within my power to give us any sort of advantage over the Daleks. Rassilon, make it so. Bring him back. Rassilon, I'm asking you one last time. Please, don't do this. And I am telling you the Master could give us our first advantage in years. I will grasp that advantage with both hands. We are ready. Please, activate. Master, can you hear me? Master. I am alive. Really? You want my help? You, who sent me to Skaro to be destroyed, want my help? I was not the one who sent you there. Romana is no longer in office. But nevertheless, the situation remains. We are at war, never-ending war. I will use anything to ensure Gallifrey's survival. What's in it for me? You get to live. If you agree, you shall fight for us until this war is at an end. Once that time comes, and it will come, you shall be free. Free of all crime you have ever committed, and you shall get your new regeneration cycle to boot. Something you have been after most of your life. Whereas if you decline, you are of no use, and you shall be sent back to the hell from which you came. Well done. Very thorough. I don't like being blackmailed, Rassilon. Luckily for you, you're right. A new regenerative cycle is something I've been wanting most of my life. If I am to fight in this war you have gotten yourself into, I require my regenerations. Now. If that is your wish. But I warn you, do not try to play me. Do not make me your enemy, Master. Make sure you are of use to me. For the moment that time ends, I will not hesitate to end your life. Is that understood? Clearly. Bring him up to speed, and get him his regenerations. Hello. Hello. So, after all this time you have your regenerations? Yes, it's funny. Now I have them, it almost doesn't seem worthwhile. What doesn't? Everything I did for them in the past, half of it was for the regenerations, half of it was for the fun and power. I shouldn't have. Really? I should have done it all for the fun and power, because that is all that matters in the end. That is all that counts. How does it feel? How does what feel? You have fought all your life for peace, fighting me, fighting Cybermen, fighting Daleks. How does it feel to know you have failed? Our people are being slaughtered, tortured, shot down, men, women, and children, and it is spreading from Gallifrey to Medusa to Proxima Centauri to Earth. How does it feel to know you have abandoned everything you are, even your name? You can't possibly imagine how I feel. You know nothing of this war, or what I have had to do, the things I've seen. You talk of loss and power. You have nothing. You have no power here. There is no fun. Me and you have to work together whether we like it or not. So I suggest if you want power for once you play by the rules and defend your people. Work your way up. Be the good man you once were. The man I grew up with. My friend. You are needed in the war room. Well then, let's get to work. I need you to call a full council meeting for later today. The resurrection law. We're going to pass it. There is no other way, not anymore. I have died once. I shall not do it again, at whatever the cost. This is between you and me. Is that clear? Yes, my lord. Oh, and one other thing. The doctor. What about him? We both know he will never accept resurrection. He has the information to make sure it is never passed. That cannot be allowed to happen. I will inform him of our plans before the vote. If he is not with us, he is against us. I need you to do something. What's the situation? We have received strong information about Dalek Storm. Who's Dalek Storm? He's a legend, a myth supposedly. He's the slaughter of millions, if you believe the rumours. A Dalek elevated above all normal intelligence, weaponry or shielding of any other Dalek, supposedly created by the Emperor himself to his exact details. It's now or never. We have to make our attack. Our intelligence tells us that he is entering the facility for maintenance, which means he will be vulnerable. Well then, what are we waiting for? You are the Doctor. Hello, and I am the Master. And this is your lucky day. Because I am going to kill you quickly. Exterminate! We make quite a team. Yes, I suppose we do. Makes a change. I'll see you soon. My Lord Master, congratulations. You have proven to me that you are of use. Therefore you shall become our agent. You shall be sent on missions to work with our scientists and our warriors to help defend this world and assist with strategies. You may be mad, but you are a genius and ruthless, two things we need. And however much he tries to convince himself otherwise, the Doctor is not. I see. I take it the Doctor is shunning the law. Yes, as was I, but I will do whatever is necessary to stay alive. I have died once. I have no intention of doing so again. My sentiments exactly. Will I continue to be working with him? Your first mission is awaiting you, Master. Now go forth, my subject. Yes, sir. Master. Doc, no. Wait, I forgot. You're not the Doctor, are you? All the Doctor's intelligence, but without the rules. I think I'll like this version of you. Good luck out there. I don't need luck. It's war out there. My kind of world. Well then, what do you want? We wanted to congratulate you on your success earlier today. Really? Well, that's not like you, but thank you all the same. If that's all I really need to... No, there is another matter. The resurrection law. I'm giving my agreement for the vote to go forward to Parliament. What? No, Rassilon, we agreed. My decision has been made. Utilizing the Master has been a triumph. The resurrection law shall become compulsory. Every time a troop is shot down, every time we lose a unit, they will be dragged back again and again. Everyone useful to us shall be utilized to their full potential. You cannot make resurrection compulsory, Rassilon. You would never have agreed to this before. Times are dire. We can no longer afford to have strict morals. We have successfully harnessed a way of resurrecting troops again, giving the Daleks an even fight. What about thinking of the people fighting out there, giving their lives for us? The troops out there, we've already been fighting for hundreds of years. Some of those troops joined when they were 20 years old. 20 years old! They've already given all 12 regenerations. I've been out there with them, and some of them pray for death, just so they can have some peace. Do you know what it's like to hear those words coming out of a young boy's mouth? Someone who's only ever known fighting, someone who's already lost everything. If you do this, you are taking that away, their last right. The very last thing they have to say, and you cannot do this, Rassilon. I am president. I decide what is best for my people. You do not tell me what I can and cannot do. You follow my orders. I will utilize any advantage I can gain over the Daleks. I will win this war at whatever the cost, whatever it takes, whatever I decide. If some people will lose their life, then so be it. I will not die for anyone. I will not die. And there we have it. The coward in you has taken over. And you all agree with him, do you? Out of all the races I've encountered, all the monsters I've fought, Daleks, Cybermen, Sontarans, you're worse than all of them. Your selfishness, your manipulation, your cowardness, you're repulsive. From the moment you came back, all you've done is make sure you were well off, to make sure that you don't get hurt, manipulating anyone and everyone, threatening, corrupting, to hell with the consequences. You are worse than anything I could possibly imagine. You disgust me. And if I have to fight you as well to save them from you, then I will. Is that a threat, Doctor? Have you ever wondered why I don't call myself the Doctor anymore? It's because everything I used to stand for, the Doctor stands for. Mercy, never killing, never giving in. To survive this war, that is everything I've had to give up. I am no longer the Doctor, as I no longer abide by the Doctor's rules, which makes me more dangerous than you could possibly imagine. And what does that make me? Weak? You have tried to undermine me at every decision I make, constantly telling me what to do. I'll show exactly what I can do. As of today, you are banished from my land. You are no longer welcome in any city on Gallifrey. You are exiled to the wastelands. You may not seek shelter in any citizen's home. Not that they would let you in, because as of now, you are a traitor, a murderer. You are evil. There will not be a single person on Gallifrey willing to help you once they have seen that. You will be hunted by your own people. Have I made myself clear yet, Doctor? You will not stop me. I will survive. Now run, Doctor, run. No. As of today, our future is secured. Our troops shall never die, and we shall hunt down every last single Dalek until they are no more, until the Daleks are but a distant memory of our mighty civilization. Gallifrey rises!